Kia ora, guys. Rita the Kiwi here, and today we're back into some more Halo Infinite Forge, and we'll be working on our player collisions. Now, last time I said I was gonna do some adding to the nodes off stream and then finish it up on that stream to publish that first version. Well, it turns out that these maps do not load. The map no longer loads, and I can only assume it is because we've got too many brains and it's overloading stuff, because none of these versions load. I have to go all the way back to version 18, and that's the first version that actually loads, which is before I started duplicating the brains and adding so much more. So as it turns out, I think that makes the so normally it will just fail to connect to server with any of the further ones. So I think that just means that unfortunately this form with so many brains and checks and stuff is just not doable. But it's fine, because as we figured out last time, we can do the loop stuff. So as you can see, we've only got these few brains. So I'm not giving up on the collision code. Instead, we are jumping ahead and we're gonna redesign it based around the loops. And now you're saying, but wait a minute, we used all these variables. Well, I have ideas where we no longer need any variables with this for loop process. It should all come together nicely. So, to begin with, what we need to do is make a new brain. And we should be able to do this all in one brain. Gameplay, scripting, script brain. And we're gonna name this brain player collisions. Let's name it Rita player collisions. So first, what we need to do is grab our check code. Now, we do not need these booleans. We're just gonna copy this. And this should be all correct. This all looks nice. I don't see anything wrong with this. Gotta subtract and add. I've gone add, subtract. Yeah, this all looks correct. Add with subtract. This all looks correct. Alright. Then now let's go in here. And get rid of these, because we don't need that. What we actually want is every n seconds. I want players. Or is it logic? For each player. For each player. We need we need to complete keep the get players. Oh, we need 2 for each player. Current player. I'll execute per player. Current player is this one. That player is that one. Players. Get all players. Can I do this twice? We can. Sweet. Execute per player. So, and that is how we start the check. Clean, if I say so myself. Now, if true, this is where we... Is it this one? Yeah. Let's move this out of the way. Because what we actually want is... Move this up. What we actually want is this. Nope. Nope, that's still too much. Oh, we need these two. There we go. And we go back in here. Add this in. Why are you doing that? There's plenty of room. I'm gonna go back. Just make sure that I am copying the correct stuff. Nothing more than what I need to copy. Ugh. Why did it format like this? Oh my god. So these should be there. This one should be here. Be down there, this should be there. Alright. Should be add plus subtract. Alright, that seems easier to work with now. Alright, now at the moment we're doing this check here, which we're gonna get rid of now. So we're gonna get rid of this. If true, calculate the move. Also this, we can just use those variables. But for now, just to have it clean, we're just gonna go like this. We need the extra space, we'll transfer the nodes later. But for now, we just do this. So we got this check. And we're setting a variable. X to add or X to minus. And then we're branching off again with an add or minus. Now something I realized is, oh, before I get in that, let me go get our collision code, our actual execution collision code. So this is player 1. So I was stressing over how to do this because we've got the splitting branches, right? And then we've got this here. So I realized something. Fair connection. So if it's true, then we check if AY is greater than. And if that's true, then we add to the Y variable as well. And then we set things. So then there's 3 booleans. Well, what if we just paste this here? And just go the add and the add. That takes care of those 2 booleans. And then we got the Z. Move into that position. And then we clear that connection. And we get that object. And now we've cleared out that variable. And then, but then it's like, oh, well, once we do that for all that, and then we've got this other loop here that's checking the other thing. We don't need to do that, I realized. Because we can just, with just 2 more, where did that go? 2 more variable, another vector. Tied to that player. And then just do the opposite, which in this case it would be subtract X, subtract Y. And then of course the Z. And then that doesn't need this slot. This slot down here, no longer needed because it's always going to be the opposite of those use cases. Completely simplifying the whole thing. And it's just like, why didn't I think of this before? So now, for the next one, just duplicate this. And X will be, in this case, X should be positive. Y should be negative. Z should be just Z. And then in this one, it would be X would be negative and Y would be positive. And of course, Z would just be Z. And we clear that, move that into there, and get rid of these 2. Much nicer Much cleaner. So then we've got our next set where x is negative for the first one. X is negative and y is positive. That's what is these ones. Of course, z is z. Which will mean, so x is negative, right? Yeah, it means this will be x is positive, and y was negative with this one, right? Yeah, and so y would be negative, and z would be z. And forgot to connect the players. I'll connect the players last, because then we've got our last one. Pace. And this is negative for the x. And it'll be negative for the y. Z is just z. And then, because it's negative, negative, it'll be positive for the x, positive for the y. And then z is z. And we have the activation. Now let's connect the players. Current player to there. Current player onto 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 there. Now this is a tangled mess. So let's try and clean this up and make it readable. So let's put this if statement here. If true, do this one. If true, activate that, and activate that. Add, subtract. I think this just has to go like this. Alright, there's a lot of crossing. Let's count the lines coming out. There's 2 positive x's. 2 negative x's, 2 positive y's, 2 negative y's, 2 positive, 2 positive. And we only need checking against that. 2 positive, 2 positive. In theory, this is the final version that does everything. Now I could put all these connections up to there, but there's just so many lines that I feel like, and don't need the extra budget. I think this is all I really need. And this is so much simpler and easier, and it counts for all players. The only question is it fast enough for lots of players? Alright. Let's just save the map. And let's just get rid of this unnecessary stuff. And see if my collisions work. It's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's wrong? This is what's wrong. Let's put a 5-second delay on this. Oh. Oh. So yeah, so I can't walk in. It seems buggy. It's incredibly buggy. And delayed. That is what I was concerned about. Well, maybe not that specifically. But it triggering and then getting delayed. Execute per player. Maybe I don't want execute per player. What's the current iteration go to? Maybe it's just an int value. Yeah, it's just an int value. Maybe it's executing on I think I know the actual issue. I think it's calculating it on the actual player itself, and that's what is logic. Is there players? Is there? It is. Get random. Get is player. On player was. No, what we want is same play. I feel like I saw I thought that I've seen like objects. Same object, here we go. What we need is our same object. Good connection. Let's just move this over here. False. We want it if it's not the same object. Execute per player. Object A. Object B. Same object. Now, this should not fire on myself. There we go. Pushing us away. There's still some bugs when we can walk through, but for the most part, it seems to be working. Alright. Now the real test. Oh. I'll quick save this. Let's put this up to 10. They seem to be able to walk into each other. It's not working. Is it not fast enough? Well, there we go. This is bad news, guys. It's not fast enough. Yeah. It takes too long to get through the list to do all the comparisons. Oh, which was my concern. Where's the? There it is. Which is what my concern was by doing this method. What if I put this on each player? So rather than nested loop, just have a for each player, player 1, against each player. That'll be player 1. Then I just need 10 of these, and I just change the one thing. Would that be enough? Alright. That's what we're gonna do now. Objects, get object at index, we'll make the index 1, and then we need a connect these back up. That one to that one, that one to that one, that one to that one. So now they're all connected. So now the logic only works for me and all the other players. So let's see what that's like. They're all fine. Yeah, that's working a bit better. Too much I can't walk into a player. No. Okay. All right. So really, we just need to duplicate this 10 times. cannot do object. Ah. So it seems like you can only have 4 brains. That's why. And somehow I must have been able to duplicate more than that, and that's why the map doesn't load anymore. So that's not gonna work. How can I make this faster then? I don't think I can. At least we know now why my other map is no longer loading. How? They're not connecting. The same object and the same object, and if they're not overlapping with someone, and it's false. And we move through the loop here. Get the which is higher, whether or not we add. Yeah, I do not see a way we can simplify this to make it work more efficiently. Maybe what's happening is that there's just too many overlapping at the same time. Let's try deleting that. It's too slow. What if we do some interesting manipulation? Are we able to reverse this? Why is there not... in objects? Set random. Hit unique. Oh. That's one thing we can do. But then we want it to work in free for all. Why isn't there a way to... Why isn't there an easy way to invert the list? Because that's what we could do, is we could have two loops going, one with the list going one way, one going the other way. And that would make it faster. In theory. The other way would just be limiting the collisions to just enemy players, which is the biggest issue that I'm wanting to solve. Try Google and see if someone's got an answer. Gotta help. Yeah, this is just basic. I want to be able to loop backwards. Like, what's the point also of having a different player in an object? It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing, except that says current object rather than current player. Probably a reason for it. I can do it in halves, but then there's still the issue when I'm getting the issue with I'm getting that issue with it on the same not what's I'm mind blanking the words. I wonder if we could do offsets, because then I can have the loop for like the first 5, and the loop for the next 5, and the loop for the 5. That only adds up to 20. So then I'll probably do 6 then. First 6 seconds, third 6, fourth 6. Why is there not a get X? I can do all players on the team. And I wish there was an offset to the get first in objects. There should be a get in objects with an offset. They ever get random. All right. How about this? We make 4 array lists. Once declare this variable. All right. Player list 1. Player list 2. Player 3. Wait, where's the 4th one? Global. 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 Alright. Initial is empty. So we need a get all players. So we need a set. So global identifier player list 1. And what we're gonna add players. Let's just grab get all players. Objects. This in objects. Object count. This 6. Do this. Right. This is gonna be add node. Player join event. We also need one on player leave. That's fine. I'm gonna duplicate this. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. This one will be player list 2. Player list 3. Player list 4. Duplicate this. Add objects. This doesn't need a change. Now, move object. Logic. For in iterations. 6. Ah. Ah, I see the issue here. Okay, so I guess I don't need to, do that. Okay. I thought I would need to loop through, but I guess I'm just gonna have to do lots of these. Get object index. And this will be index 1. Duplicate. Hope there's enough for this. Now that I think about it. See, this is the sort of stuff I was wanting to avoid. And I figured out the loop stuff. But properties, index 2. Actually, no. I just keep doing that. Like that. Eventually I will get to a point where and that goes there, and I need to remove. How many do I need to remove? 1. I need to remove 6. So 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Double. Duplicate this. And then this can go into there. And then we do the same again. And it does all fit in, yeah. We don't do 1 on this one. We want it on. We want it 7. We should add in some logic here. If player count is greater than. Because we don't need to be messing with these variables if the player count isn't that high. Um, let's just test this for now. So, let's clear this. Just add in object this variable. Go global. And we'll do playlist 1. Player list. Now some of the players I won't be able to connect with. But that immediately started working. He's not working at all, so I guess he's one of the players. But with the list much smaller, first person I went onto it started working. So let's just go in. Go to this one. And set this to 6. Now, I don't know. That seems to immediately work. I don't know if it's because it's over checking. So let's. Oh no. Let's go back into our logic. This is not the one we want. We want the other one. Where is it? It's up here. Okay. Let's add in our logic for setting this. So we want get list size. Get list size. And then we want we'll always want the first one. But all right. Oh fuck no. Oh well, we will need more, but we'll need 3 in fact. But then add node logic compare. Friend, please. If greater than 6, fair connection. If true, we do that. Duplicate. Clear. Clear. And then this one needs to be greater than 12. And this one needs to be greater than 18. Now, we might want fails. Now the failsafe should be on the player leave. Which we'll put into a different one. I realized the flaw in this actually here. I just realized big flaw in this. We can't get class N objects. Does that could, if this will be getting how can we what if we grab that list actually? Yeah. Yeah, alright. That works for that. I think there was a remove objects from list. Objects. Remove. Object. could actually well, no, it's not a action. So I can't do a for each on that. Alright. So yeah, so I think what we do is get this final list. And make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That should work. It's kind of jank, but everything about this is jank, so it's fine. Everything about this is jank. Get rid of that. Now what we can do then is now duplicate this. So change this to playlist 2. We can get rid of these. We get rid of this and add in player events players, player leave the game. And then we want to be able to duplicate. Actually, no, we don't need to set it on false because what we're gonna do up here is add an count check. So I'm gonna copy this. There's no need to run this. This. A is greater. And run this, else we just leave this. And we don't... That's what we're doing here, right? Yep. Cool. Player list 2. Oh! Yeah, no. No. Duplicate. We still need to check against all the other players. That still needs to be a thing. The whole point of this is just to make it slightly faster. And then we... What do... Oh. Is it not brains? Is it number of stuff in total? Oh. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I thought it was number of brains. No! I spent all that time breaking the lists, trying to figure out how I can do it faster. Realize that I can't. Well, this was cool. That's no good. I think my only option go back to this. Because at 6 players it works, right? Works pretty well at 6 players. But if I go from my bot spawner, I could probably do 3 lists if I get rid of this. Even then, it's just like, put my bot spawner on that. So we have teams. Oh, that needs to be set to 10. Yeah, it's too slow for more than. Let's go back to, let's clear this. And set this to 7. Trying to work out what point does it get too slow. I think 7 is the number. Seven is the magic. 6 is the magic number. Where it is fast enough to work. Six seems to very much be the magic number. So a little buggy, but it still works for the most part. I think I'm just gonna have to accept this as a result. I can post this online. Maybe other people find a way to improve it. But my only idea is the lists, but they just don't seem to improve anyway. The only way I could see it improving was to do what I thought, which was split into different lists. That, or duplicate it with the list going backwards. Or perhaps split it so that you're only checking collisions against enemy players, which isn't ideal, but it's something that we could do. But then, even then, it's still a loop for every player, and that's still do each loop for 2 loops, 1 for each team, looping against players. That realistically is the only way I can see it working. think that's where we're just gonna have to get to. So let's export this to a prefab. What was it? Yeah. Why can't I do a prefab with just one item? Alright, let's find prefab. Creators, player collisions, confirm. Greeters, player collisions. Alright. Let's leave Forge. How do I community my files? We just play a collision. Edit description. Proof of concept. Player collision. Code. Warning. Becomes unstable past 6 players. Becomes increasingly glitchy unstable past 6 players. Tags, work in progress, test. Correct. Confirm tags. Vision history. What is what? What does locking do? They will be deleted in this slot for archive. Oh, yeah. Okay. What should need to find a way to would this be? Plays. What do you mean? Version history. Publish. Okay. Okay. I might, while we're here, go into my scripting tests and make sure we lock the last couple of versions of this. And lock gating. So we have those saved forever. Everything else probably doesn't matter. So that should be on there now. I'll say I'm probably gonna end the stream there. I might stream a bit later. Maybe play some in there. But for now, that'll be it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed watching me play this, it is quite frustrating that that the limitations I'm hitting, like it's so close to working, but it's just out of my hands. It's just like if I could just do just a couple more things, it would be working perfectly. But yeah, that's just how it goes, I suppose. Well, I think it would be, like I said, stopping there. So, thanks to those that tuned in, watching this on the archive. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye bye.